You know that moment when your paycheck hits and for like half a second you feel rich? Yeah, that moment lasts about 15 seconds. Because after that, your brain starts doing what your brain does best, mentally spending money you don't even physically have yet. New headphones, takeout, Amazon cart, just a little treat, and suddenly you're broke in your imagination, which is how you become broke in real life. So today, I'm giving you a payday routine that takes under 10 minutes, requires zero monk-level deprivation, and builds wealth on autopilot. And I'm not saying this to be dramatic. This routine is the difference between I make good money, but I'm always stressed, and I can quit my job if my boss gets cute. Here's the villain in this story, your brain. Not because you're lazy, not because you're bad with money, because humans are hardwired for present bias. We naturally value right now more than later. That's basically what temporal discounting is, the tendency to choose immediate gratification over future benefits, even when future you gets wrecked by it. So, when your paycheck lands, your brain doesn't say, let's allocate this towards long-term security and compound growth. Your brain says, nice, we survived another 2 weeks. Let's celebrate with DoorDash and an emotional support purchase. And I'm not judging you, I'm telling you the truth. Your plan cannot rely on willpower, because willpower is a tired muscle. The American Psychological Association literally describes willpower as resisting short-term temptations for long-term goals and highlights research showing self-control can get fatigued from overuse, like a muscle that gets tired. So, we're not going to try harder, we're going to build a system that wins even when you're stressed, hungry, and one minor inconvenience away from buying something dumb. Let's split the world into two types of people. Type 1, financial sleepwalkers. They get paid and immediately pay landlord, Netflix, restaurants, quick Target run, aka a $94 donation to capitalism, and then they say, I'll save what's left. Spoiler, what's left is usually zero. Type 2, operators. They get paid and they pay themselves first. Not because they're perfect, because they understand one brutal truth. If you don't claim your money first, life claims it for you. So here's the actual routine. Think of payday like a checklist. You do it in the same order every time, like brushing your teeth. Step 1, check necessities and enforce the 60% cap. First, we check the boring stuff: housing, groceries, utilities, basic transportation, minimum insurance. Here's the rule. Necessities should be 60% or less of your take-home pay. If your necessities are 75% or 80%, you're not doomed, but you are lying to yourself somewhere. Because what usually happens is people start calling luxuries necessities, like, I need the upgraded car. I need food delivery because I'm tired. I need this apartment because it has a quartz countertop and vibes. No. You need safety, shelter, food, and reliable transport. Everything else is a preference, and preferences are negotiable. If you can get necessities under 60%, you unlock oxygen. That's when wealth building becomes easy, not heroic. Step 2, minimum debt payments protect your credit score. Next, minimum debt payments. Not because minimums are the goal, but because minimums keep you out of trouble. Protect your credit, avoid fees, avoid collections, keep the financial bleeding contained. This is the stop the infection step. You're not trying to be a debt warrior today. You're trying to be stable. Step 3, the free money priority, employer match. Now, we go after the most disrespectfully ignored wealth hack on earth, employer match. If your company matches your 401k contributions and you're not getting it, you're basically saying, actually, no thanks, I hate free money. That match is a guaranteed return, often 50 to 100% instantly before the market even gets involved. So the hierarchy says, get the match, no exceptions. Step 4, emergency fund, $1,000 micro goal first. This is where people mess up because they think emergency funds need to be huge. No, start with the $1,000 micro goal. Why? Because most emergencies are tires, car repair, medical copay, random life nonsense, your phone dying at the worst possible time. And without even a small buffer, you end up financing emergencies with credit cards, payday loans, borrow from my future self energy. So your first win is $1,000 cash in a separate savings account. Not invested, not crypto, not I'll just sell stock if I need it. Cash, boring, powerful. Step 5, investing IRA HSA. Once you've got the match and a starter emergency fund, now we invest like adults. Two big ones: Roth IRA/traditional IRA, retirement, and HSA, if eligible, triple tax advantage. And listen, investing doesn't need to be complicated to be effective. You don't need 17 apps and a strategy. You need consistency. Because the math is boring, and that's why it works. Let me hit you with a number that should make you both excited and mad. If you invest $100 per week and earn 8% annually, you could hit roughly $1 million in about 36 years. That's not a viral hack. That's not start a drop shipping empire. That's boring, repeatable math. And if you're thinking 36 years is a long time, good. That's why it works, because most people refuse to play a long game. If you want to sanity check numbers like that, even a basic investment calculator will show you how contributions and compounding snowball over time. Now, here's the cheat code that makes all of this automatic, the one-day rule. You do not move money on payday. You move it one day after payday automatically. Why payday? Because payday is emotional. You're relieved, you're tired, you're celebratory, you're vulnerable. So we remove the human. Set your bank to automatically transfer emergency fund contribution, IRA contribution, or brokerage if you're not there yet, bills into a bills account, debt minimums, autopay. Because willpower gets fatigued, and research shows resisting temptation repeatedly takes a toll. So stop asking your brain to be strong every 2 weeks. Automation means you win even when you feel weak. And that's the whole point, a system that works on your worst day. I want you to imagine a life where your car repair is annoying, not catastrophic. You can leave a job you hate. You can take a month off if life punches you in the face. You don't panic check your bank account like it's a heart monitor. That's what this routine buys you, choices. So, next payday, remember, you have 15 seconds before your brain starts spending it. Beat your brain, run the routine, automate the transfers, and let boring be the thing that makes you wealthy.